If you think you need an extreme low-carb macros diet to lose weight with PCOS, stop. By the end of this video, you'll have a sane plan for what macros to aim for PCOS weight loss while not giving up all the fun foods in your life. Hi, Richa and Lucy here, nutritionists at CoachViva.com, the place for analytical thinkers to cut through the noise on where to start and when to level up so they can transform their bodies and live healthily by default. If you too refuse to settle, hide from the facts, or cave to excuses, then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified every week of new science-backed and practical videos to help you lose fat and gain muscle on your terms. And before we begin, I just want to quickly announce that a few spots have opened for our free one-on-one consults for our Badass Body Boss program. So stick around till the end of this video for the announcement on that. Now let's get started.
First, let's talk about why you should not immediately jump to 25% carbs or whatever extreme macro ratio you're hearing. There are 3 reasons why this is a bad idea. Number 1, each person has their own unique carb tolerance, or UCT. While we hear insulin resistance often associated with PCOS, even those without PCOS can be insulin resistant. This is especially true if a woman or man has indulged heavily on high carb foods for a lot of their life. What this means is insulin resistance isn't a true-false statement. It's a gradient. The question is, how insulin resistant are you? That is, what is your unique carb tolerance, or UCT, which then determines what are your carb macro ratios should be. Now, some of you may think, why twiddle around trying to find my UCT? Just do an extreme low carb macro and slam dunk, I'll cover it. Not so fast. The second reason is you want to save extreme macros for when you really need them, because it is inevitable that you'll get stuck. When you eat less or exercise more, your body isn't just passively taking it all. Your body has evolved to keep you surviving, which means it thinks the ideal scenario is for you to hoard tons of fat. So it has mechanisms to stop a weight loss free fall. And when you do extreme things, your body reacts with extreme resistance. And when you do gentler things, your body reacts with gentler resistance. In either case, though, it's inevitable that about at the 2 to 3 month mark, you'll see your weight loss rate grind to a halt. At that point, you'll need the more extreme methods left in your back pocket so you can push through and keep making progress. And the last reason to not do extreme macro ratios is because you want to not just get to your goal weight, but also maintain for life. Let me introduce the scale of effort, which we use inside our Badass Body Boss program. Every new habit falls on a scale of effort from 1 to 10. 1 means effortless, and 10 means I have to think about this 100% every minute of my waking life, or else I'm going to fall off the wagon. By the time you get to your goal weight, you want to have all your nutrition and exercise habits at levels 1 to 3. If they aren't there, it's too much effort and you'll regain all of the weight you lost. And when you're actively losing weight, you want to pick methods at levels 4 to 6 because, number 1, the methods at levels 1 to 3 will result in very slow progress and you'll get bored and give up. And number 2, if the methods are at levels 7 or higher, they will result in a lot of stress for you and you'll burn out and give up. We go into a lot more detail in the Badass Body Boss program on how to use the scale of effort to find your sweet spot of nutrition and exercise plans. But for this video, the main point is that if you pick an extreme macro diet, you'll fall into level 7 or higher, which means you'll need more than 1 year of consistent, non-stop effort to be able to sustain your results for life, versus if you started at levels 4 to 5, it takes less than 4 months and you'd have made it into a lifelong habit and not have the process of weight loss take over your entire life.
So what are good macro ratios for PCOS weight loss? We recommend you start with a balanced macro ratio of 50% carbs, 18 to 20% protein, and 30 to 32% fat. And track your body composition, which means weight and body measurements. Why? Because look at this weight loss graph of a Badass Body Boss student with PCOS versus one without PCOS. Note that the number of weight stalls the woman with PCOS went through compared to the woman without PCOS. Now look at the actual fat loss rate for both. It's the same. What's going on? The difference is between weight loss and fat loss. You want fat loss. And with PCOS, your body retains water more easily and keeps it for far longer. This causes your weight to go up because you're retaining water and glycogen, not because you're putting on fat. But if you're only looking at weight, you won't be able to tell if you're actually making progress. And finally, as Richa mentioned, it's inevitable that you will get stuck after about 2 to 3 months. If you've ever wondered why most weight loss programs end at 3 months, well, hint, hint. So when you hit a plateau, should you tweak your macros? And if yes, By how much? Possibly. Depends on your dieting, age, and your exercise regimen. We did a whole video on how to break out of plateaus, and we have tested the guidance there to also work on those with PCOS. Check out here.
If you've tried getting to your goal weight again and again and again, and you don't know how to break free of this cycle, I urge you to check out our Badass Body Boss program. The program is built for you if you, one, value learning in depth the science and psychology behind the entire process, two, believe that weight loss need not be so complicated, that each method out there works for someone at some stage, and that you just need a clear plan to finding your methods for your stage, and three, are excited by the idea of working in a collaborative fashion with us to build your customized, sustainable roadmap to lifelong success. If that's you, good news. A few spots have opened up for a free one-to-one consultation call with us. Note, this is not a coaching call, and that booking a call does not guarantee you'll be admitted into our program. So if you're serious, click on the link in the description below to book a one-to-one consult for our Badass Body Boss program.
And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, and share this video with whoever else you feel could use this information. And be sure to check out these two videos to learn more about how to lose fat and gain muscle like a body boss. You can do it!